Hi. How are you? Good to see you again. Right, Missy? Missy back here. Missy, say hello. Missy. Say hello. Anyway, it's good to fucking see you again. It's always a fucking pleasure. I was sitting here, I'm watching, oh, geez, what the fuck? Does it really matter what I'm watching? But I got to thinking, because I'm fiddling with this We Arrakis. And it's We is a Chinese company. And I got to thinking, because, We does really, they do some nice work. Is this nice work the result of some slave labor 10-year-old kid that put this together, that made this knife? Is it? Or is it the work of a legitimate company? And they just happen to be in China. I have to ponder that, and I have to ponder a lot of things, and I do ponder a lot. Are my katanas from Hanwei, which are from a Chinese forge, are they made with slave labor from a 10-year-old kid? Let me tell you something, people. If a 10-year-old kid, and by the way, a little Winnie Pooh monster is awake, so just deal with it. I have to deal with it. Look at that split. Yes, Fu Manchu. Yes, my deceased wife used to call this ancient Chinese secret. Funny how we remember things. But anyway, is my Hanwei katana made by, forged by a kid in China? Is it? No, I doubt it. And if that kid in China can forge a katana and wrap it that well and do the Edo and everything else, or do the whatever they call that, and put it all together and forging the blade, if they can do that, then that's one spiffy fucking kid. And please don't pay them slave labor. It used to be a long time ago, and it's funny how things change. It used to be a while back that, let me get some water. Or is it water? It used to be things made out of Taiwan. You would oh, that's made in Taiwan. But now that, China is trying to invade Taiwan, and, the United States is rallying, and things out of Taiwan is okay. It used to be like Asian stuff. It's funny how things change. And, I got to thinking, my brain, moves from one point to another, and I got to thinking, I said, the terms we use. And the one term that annoys me the most, I need to tip my hat down. There. The one term that annoys me the most nowadays is tactical.
Everybody has a flashlight, but can your flashlight do this? Or how about this? The Bell & Howell Tactical Flashlight can. Similar to flashlights used by elite military units, the Bell & Howell Tac Light can do things no ordinary flashlight can do. It's so bright, it can be seen up to 2 nautical miles away. And if that something that goes bump in the night turns out to be someone, only a tac light has a super bright strobe that can stun and disorient would-be attackers. Everybody has sunglasses, but most sunglasses make things darker and are useless when it comes to blinding glare. Not these. Nick Bolton here with the latest from Bell & Howell. We call them tac glasses. Inspired by the sunglasses worn by our heroes in uniform, TAC glasses can do things no ordinary sunglasses can do, like block blinding glare so well, invisible objects suddenly become visible. Enhance colors to give you vision as sharp as an eagle's and survive even the harshest conditions. Look, ordinary sunglasses just make things darker, which could be deadly in a tactical situation. But TAC glasses improve optical clarity, so you can see clearly.
It's tactical sunglasses, tactical knife, tactical flashlight. Let me tell you something, people. 99.9% of you motherfuckers are like me, and you ain't you don't have a tactical boat in your ass. And even when I was with the Marines in the Marine Corps, infantryman, M60 machine gunner, and I did some time in barracks duty at Yorktown, Virginia, Naval Weapons Station. Love that post. Anyway, but I like, the M60 machine gun a lot too. 7.62, and it was like 26 pounds. Maximum effective range was 600 meters. It came with a tripod and a T&E, which is transverse. And it's funny how you remember all that. I'm really good with that machine gun. But anyway, it's belt fed. So, but even back then I wasn't fucking tactical. What is tactical? What is tactical? You got this clown on TV selling blue block. Well, they were blue blockers. They're these sunglasses that make everything yellow and you can see at night and everything. Them motherfuckers been around forever, like 40 years. Blue blockers, but now they're tactical sunglasses and a tactical flashlight and a tactical belt and a tactical salt shaker. What is tactical? What does that mean? And it's about as bad as battle ready. Everything is battle ready. Let me tell you something, people. It's like tactical. Very, 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 very few of you are battle ready. So you have a battle ready. It's like a ninja term. It's like mall ninjas come up and say, "Well, battle ready, tactical." But what is that? It doesn't apply. If you buy a battle-ready katana, I will guarantee you 1,000% that you will never use it. And if you do use it, oh, the mess. And you have to clean up that mess. The mess is not going to be cleaned up by somebody else. Even if it is justifiable homicide, you have to clean up that fucking mess. The police ain't gonna do it. Sure, they'll get the body out of there, but the mess, you might as well move and say, fuck my lease, I'm getting out of here. These catchphrases that are used nowadays all over are ridiculous. They're like, but anyway, that's not the point of all this. And these little kittens are doing a hell of a lot better. They kind of like left me alone here for a while. They've been adjusting, right, Missy, I'm talking to you. Fuck you. But that's not what, this knife here, this wee Arrakis, I looked all over yesterday for this thing, and I was like, what the fuck did I do with it? And this is the second time that I have misplaced a knife. I'm like, geez. But let me tell you let me tell you where to look for a lost knife. Look in your dirty laundry bin or where you left the pants that you wore last. Twice I have found, and that's where this was. And I looked everywhere. I was like, damn, I'm taking a flashlight, a tactical flashlight. You know why it's a tactical flashlight? What the hell does this say? Gotta take my tactical glasses off to read it. Streamlight. It almost didn't go over my tactical fucking ears. This is a Streamlight. It's like $150, but let me tell you something, people. This motherfucker, this is bright. It's got 3 settings, a strobe and everything else. It's got a rechargeable battery. I plug it on the wall, I slip it in there, and you know, so I'm even taking my tactical fucking tactical flashlight, and I'm looking, and I'm like, where is it? Where is my Arrakis? There's my Spydercos, there's my Medfords, there's my there's my Hobaks, there's my Cold Steel. Where in the fuck is my Arrakis? And I couldn't find it. So what I did was I said, okay, so I went to looking around at it. You know, I'm a guy, you know. Well, no shit. So I take off something, you know, my shorts, my pants, my whatever, you know, I wore that fucking day. And I lay it off to the side. It's not dirty, right, Missy? Hey, right? Yeah. It's not dirty. So why put it in the laundry bin? So I just like, yeah, put it on. And it's like, where's my belt? Well, you find your belt on your pants that you wore the last time, and that's where I found this fucking knife. But yesterday, I'm like looking everywhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? I lost my wee Arrakis. And I like this knife, even though it's made by a Chinese company, and I don't think they're using slave labor. But I found it. And that's the second time. I can't remember the knife before that. The second time I have found a knife, I misplaced it. See, what I do, as soon as I get done with a knife, as soon as I get done fidgeting or whatever the fuck, yeah, or whatever the hell I'm doing, I put it back where I found it. Yes. This time I didn't. I left it in my pants. That's the second time. So if you're ever losing a knife, yeah. So if you're ever losing a knife or lost a knife or can't find a knife, not losing a knife, look in your pants pocket. That's probably the first place you want to look. If not, look elsewhere. I did, till I got smart and I looked in my pants pocket. And that's all I got to say about that. I have to go now. I'm terribly fucking busy. We'll see you.